Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're making one of my favorite salmon, which is barbecue glazed salmon. If you want to know how it's done, just keep on watching. Well, the first thing I am going to do, I am going to rinse my salmon fillet with distilled vinegar. That's just to clean off whatever is on it. And now I am just rinsing away the vinegar from my salmon. You can totally skip this step. It's fine, it's up to you. Next thing I did was I pat dry my fillet with paper towel, and then I cut them in slices. So I have about 5 slices. Yes, I'm trying to focus the camera here on my container. Inside I have smoked paprika, black pepper, and garlic powder. I am just sprinkling some of the seasoning on each slices, and then I am going to rub it in to make sure I get all of the salmon. I am just putting the seasoning on one side of my salmon because you don't need to put the powdered seasoning on each side. I'm trying to focus the camera. I have here my Maggi season up, the fish seasoning, and I'm going to do the same thing, sprinkle it on each slices and rub it in. The next thing I'm going to add is some parsley flakes. This is a total preference of mine. You can skip this step, it's up to you, but I like it. I like it for the aesthetic. That's it. On medium heat, I am going to add a large frying pan, and to the frying pan I am adding 2 tablespoons of salted butter, and I am simply creating something that is called brown butter. That is where you put the butter in the pot and you fry away all the water. Honestly, this takes a little time. You just gotta be patient and leave it on the stove and let all that water removed, leaving the oil. If you don't want to do the butter because you're trying to stay away from the salt or the cholesterol, you can substitute this with olive oil. Further down in the video, you're going to see me switch to a smaller frying pan, simply because I didn't like the way how the butter was distributed in the large pan. Now I'm tilting the pot just to show you that brown color. That's what we call brown butter. To my pot, I am adding thyme, and this is going to ferment. I'm just going to fry my thyme, and it's going to ferment and elevate the taste of your salmon. Do not skip this step. It is very important. Please forgive me of the background noise. I am just adding my salmon in the pot, and I'm going to let that fry for 2 minutes on both sides. I'm just flipping over my salmon to the other side and let it fry for 2 minutes as well. This is a very easy recipe. You can try it. If you do try it, please tag me on Instagram or on Facebook at Latoyasfunland. I'm going to add the other slices and repeat the steps. Another thing is, do not remove your thyme from the pot, because eventually the leaves are going to fall off inside your pot, and it's going to add even more flavor to your sauce that we're going to make further on. For my sauce, I switch back to my larger frying pan, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of barbecue. This is honey barbecue sauce, but you can use any barbecue sauce. I am also adding 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and this is to cut the sweetness from both the sauce and the honey. I honestly estimated the water, but I think in all I added a half cup of water. I'm just mixing that out in my pot. You're going to see where I also add more barbecue sauce. You do not want a lot of water, but you need enough to create your sauce. This is one of my favorite things to use. This is the Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, but the one that I'm using is mild. I am just going to use a small amount of that because it's really spicy. But if you like spicy, you can add more. See, I'm adding more barbecue sauce. I think I added probably about 2 more tablespoons. So in all, I would say 4 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. The next thing I'm adding is 1 teaspoon of breadcrumbs. And this is going to help to thicken my sauce. I'm just going to mix that out in my sauce. After that is done, I am going to come now and add back my salmon slices to the pot. And why I fry them ahead of time is just to give them that crispy ends. Now, this is my favorite part. I am using a large spoon and I am going to baste my salmon slices with the sauce. And this is just to put the juice inside the salmon. If you do not like staying over the stove, I don't think you're going to like this part. You can simply cover it and let it simmer until your sauce thickens. If you notice, your sauce is getting thicker. I think this stayed on the stove for about 5 minutes, and my heat was on medium and then I switched to low. Wow, just look at that. That's beautiful and it smelled amazing. So now my sauce is all thick and I'm finished and ready to plate. I am adding my salmon slices on my dish. I'm placing them in different positions so I can have a beautiful finish. I'll garnish my barbecue glazed salmon with scallions, or it's also called white onions. I'll add a little parsley flakes for the finishing touch. I cleaned around my plate for it to be very pleasing, and that's how I make barbecue glazed salmon. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share with your family and friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.